We are celebrating today with our favorite hospitalist. Gotta say it one more time, WDSU medical editor Dr. Corey Hebert here to talk about the top headlines in today's Midday Prescription. You are here, of course, the only one question everybody's talking about, coronavirus, doctor.
I hear there's a virus going around.
So something happening around the world that everybody's
Yes.
really concerned with, and
Yes.
today you're not just bringing information from the outside in. We are taking your questions.
Yes.
You've been sent a bunch of questions from our viewers out
Yes.
there. So let's get to some of those so we
Okay.
can just answer them directly to the people here.
Can I just give a
Yeah, of
couple
course.
of stats, because I like to give people latest up-to-date data. So there's 97,873 cases of coronavirus in the United States and around the world. There's been 3,353 deaths, and happily there's 57,475 closed cases, meaning that people that have recovered. In the United States, there's 164 active cases and 11 deaths. So I just like to let everybody know that information.
All right, as we start, there's big numbers no matter how you look at it.
Yes.
So as people are concerned out there, here are a couple questions for you. One viewer says, is it possible that someone is a carrier like Typhoid Mary and spreading the coronavirus unknowingly?
Yes, and this is a very important question, because I know you guys have heard about Typhoid Mary, how she didn't know that she had typhoid and was spreading it. But with a viral infection like this, everyone can be like that. And that's the part that's making you a little bit uncomfortable, because you can spread really any virus and not know about it. Because just like, remember, we used to have chicken pox, right? You would go to a party, they'd take children to parties, and then after the party, someone would come up with chicken pox. They didn't have chicken pox when they were at the party. You understand what I mean? So the reality is that you can have runny nose, cough, congestion with coronavirus and never know that you have coronavirus. So the answer to that question is an alarmingly yes to that question. So that's why we have to keep our hands washed all the time, because you can spread it without knowing that you have it.
And it is Lent season. This next question kind of speaks to that.
Yes.
They say, what about drinking wine at Mass and church?
And the sign of peace, what about that?
In the sign of peace.
Okay, this is a toughie. I mean, I feel like you're in church. So you are there and you're praying that everything works well for you. But I would have to, really understand, how, what your things are going on in your church as far as the wine. Are you taking the wine and going from person to person to person, or is it wine in an individual container? Because if it's an individual container, please take the wine as, that's your sacrament. But if it is a goblet or a chalice that everyone is drinking from, I would tend to stay away from that, because in my church they wipe it and then give it to the next person. I think that's not probably a good idea.
Really, really good to know. Good information there, Doctor. Thank you. Next question is, do travel air purifiers and ionizers work?
Yes, they do, but you'd have to have a very special one that would have a filter that would be down to less than 5 microns, and that's not something that you can usually bring on a trip. Okay, so I would not depend on that at all when you are traveling, because you're not going to be able to do that, especially if you're on an airplane.
Okay, speaking of airplanes, this is a question that kind of speaks to some of the symptoms. So this viewer asks, is there a fever first? They notice folks at the airport taking their temperature.
Yes, there is a fever first a lot of times, but sometimes they're not. Sometimes there's just a runny nose, cough, and congestion. And the one thing that I want you to remember is that you are out there, you're going to be on cruise ships, you're going to be on airplanes. It's not necessarily something that's going to cause your demise, the coronavirus, because we know that the lethality is more than influenza. We don't know how much more, because we don't actually know how many cases that there are, because we just got the tests in, correct? But the point is that when you're out there and you're traveling, you have to remember that the people next to you may have it, you may not know, and the bigger issue is you may not be able to get back into this country. Because based on what our numbers look like, they may keep your cruise ship, in the ocean. And if that's the case, then you need to understand you can't, you're not going to be able to go to work for 4 weeks.
Right.
And that's a reality for some people. So that's what you need to be considering when you travel, not whether you're going to die. You need to be considering whether if you are inconvenienced and trying to get back into the country. and that's the bigger issue.
And these questions just keep going on. We ran out of time. We could have you here all day long.
We need a podcast.
We need a podcast.
Let's make it happen.
A documentary, everything. Anywhere people can go to ask you directly questions as far as
Yes,
online?
you could go on my Twitter account, and that is on the website. You can go to my Facebook page at Dr. Corey Hebert, Instagram, all those things. And I'm actually doing a Facebook Live today at 5 o'clock. Go on, answer the question, and ask the questions, and I'll be there answering until they're all gone.
I love that.
Be all night.
Our
Be
time
all
is all
night,
gone.
man. Yeah,
I'll
there
let
you go.
go. Thank
There
you,
you go.
Doctor, so much. Christina.